I'm talking as the whip government from closing government team. 7 minutes, start from 3, 2, 1. As stated by previous speakers, I strongly agree that the punishment of the corruptor is by povertying them. Why by povertying them? Because the corruptor who have stolen billions money, they should pay 100% to repay their damage. This money can be allocated to helping increasing a nation money. If the nation has a lot of money, they can help people who suffer their life and also increasing a healthcare and also welfare. And also by povertying them, they will know the feeling of being poor. They will know the feeling of being poor people who lack of food, lack of sanitation, don't have a shelter, and treated bad by the others. And why don't we rehabilitate them? Because the rehabilitation is easy to sabotage. As we know, their family who still rich can pay the jail to take them out from the jail. This also will cause people who desire to doing corruption to think it's just a simple. They will doing a corruption, they will stay in jail in a few years and then ask their family who has a lot of money to take them out from the jail. And also the ex-corruption will do corruption again and again because they know how easy the punishment they will get. And if we're talking about the rights that their family stole, we should think about how big the rights the citizen. How big the citizen rights that being stole by doing a corruption. So then thinking about how big damage to their family, we should think about how big damage they done in the society. And by povertying them, they can repair the damage that they caused by doing corruption. And the scare of being poverty is bigger than being rehabilitation. So the only effective way to deter people from committing corruption is by impoverishing the core. And corruption can have a devastating impact on the availability, quality, and accessibility of human rights-related goods and services. Moreover, it undermines the function and legitimacy of institution and process, the rule of law, and ultimately the state itself. The common wisdom has it that prevention is better than cure. This is particularly true for the prevention of corruption. When public trust, the effectiveness of institution, economic development, and the security of the states are at stake. Even the most successful enforcement of criminal law happens after the crime has already been committed and the detrimental consequences of corruption have been taken place. And also the impact of corruption on a business is largely depend on the size of the company. Apart from looking from its legal perspective, the crime of corruption must be understood related to the upstream of potential and even future problems give rise to an edge of corruption. Developing a coherent anti-corruption policy which identifies the cause of corruption and commits to practical, coordinates, and effective measures to address their cause is a prerequisite for success. It supports the effect of the state's parties to develop anti-corruption policies by providing techniques assistance for the development of review of anti-corruption strategies. By understanding the cause of corruption, then there is a way for us to suppress, prevent, and avoid action that have the potential to lead to acts of corruption. Corruption is a big and interesting problem as a legal issue, which involves the type of crime that is complicated to deal with. So that corruption classified as a crime whose eradication must be carried out externally normal, because the impact is very broad and has permeated everything facets of life, be it economic life, social life, political, democratic, cultural, and the general welfare of the state, and accompanied by an increasingly sophisticated and complicated modus operandi. Establishing a procurement system within the principle of objectivity, transparency, and competition is important to both saving public money and to ensuring that the policy of developmental objectives of the government are met. It provides assistance to state parties to strengthen their procurement system and has developed tools to help them achieving this important policy objective. The perpetrators of corruption are not people who live on poverty line, and the perpetrators of corruption are people who are rich, have position, and have a network with ruler and have social influence in society. Corruption is a crime that has been rooted in a life nation. There's nothing wrong with people by being many assumptions and sources are put forward to give an undetermined effect to preparators, ranging from impoverishment to preparators to corruption crimes and the death penalty with a bullet in the back of a neck. Corruption must think more about what the consequences of implementation of the corruption are to their family and the institution they work for. Judgment to the surrounding environment is the same as a corruptor will be very attached to his behavior. So to summarize, I strongly agree that the punishment of corruption should be poverty, because by povertying them, it will be preventing other people to doing corruption, and also will make the ex-corruption not doing corruption again, because they are a poor people that don't have a special rights. That's all. Thank you.